Hello and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears and I'm a spirit guide channeler and spiritual life and business mentor, and I help people be happy and attract more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from a very hot Bozeman, Montana. It's supposed to be 99 here today, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of July 31st, 2022. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And the major astrological event of the summer is here, and it's happening today, Sunday the 31st, and tomorrow, Monday the 1st. The energy has been building, and we've been preparing for this all summer. And we are ready for this very rare and unusual Mars, Uranus, and North Node conjunction. And we're ready to move forward to our next life chapter. So both Uranus and the North Node of Destiny have not been together in Taurus since 180 AD, a very, very long time ago. And the next time won't be till 2357. And Mars is adding intensity to this transit, giving us that extra push we need to make changes. And change is the name of the game right now. We're entering a moment of change. This is an opportunity to, wake up, especially if you've felt like you've been sleepwalking through life. But there's a tension here, and you may be feeling it. Taurus, where all this is happening, it likes routine, and it likes stability, and it likes calm. So the changes happening may feel emotional and unwelcome, even if they are for the positive. But this is our chance to make a positive quantum leap forward in our lives. We're talking sudden and profound leaps that lead to some astonishing growth, especially spiritual growth, because this transit involves the North Node of Fate. And we're talking about our destiny and our soul purpose. This is big stuff. The North Node represents where we're headed, our purpose. And this is a time of radical change, awakening, and reinvention. We are moving forward in a very different way than we've done in the past. And I like to think of this time as like soul housekeeping. And just like when you clean your home, sometimes things get messier before they get sorted out and organized. And we're in that messy process right now. And we may feel really uncomfortable and vulnerable, but part of the process is to be totally pulled apart and then rearranged before we put it back together even better. We're turning our lives upside down in a search for a better, more authentic, more real, more you kind of life. And these uncomfortable growing pains are just part of it. And just like when you're cleaning your home, you come across things that you've forgotten about, like, oh yeah, I forgot I even had this thing. We're finding parts of ourselves we forgot we had, or we didn't even know we had them, and we're bringing them out to be used again. And although there's this uncertainty in the air, which doesn't feel great because most of us want to know where we're going, we can relax and trust that everything is happening for our highest good. So we're talking about personal breakthroughs, life-altering changes, some of them made by choice and others made by circumstance. We're questioning where we're headed and why the fuck we're going there and whether that's still the right choice. So what's happening for me right now is a perfect example of this conjunction. So on Thursday, I was fishing and I slipped on a mossy rock in the river, twisted my knee. Totally unexpected event. Thank you, Uranus. So I've been resting with my leg up this weekend, which has given me all this time to think about my life. And I'm pretty settled now in my new life in Bozeman, but now it's time to fine-tune things. The biggest one is my job. I'm experiencing another spiritual and soul up-leveling. Thank you, North Node. There's this deep calling to focus more on my work. Here I thought after I sold my company that I would just be doing this as a part-time gig, but oh no, it's bubbling up from my soul that I'm going to dive more into this. And also fine-tune my Montana Renee life reinvention. This includes, some simple things, my wardrobe, my health, even some home decorating. I'm just spiffing up my life. And when any of us evaluate our lives, we cringe at some of the realizations we have about ourselves. But this cringing helps light the fire to make changes. We can feel so uncomfortable with how things are that we get fired up to make some immediate changes. Thank you, Mars. So I deeply feel the need to focus on developing and sharing more of my spiritual gifts. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to happen right now because I'm still in the middle of cleaning my soul house. But I trust that I am in the exact right place at the exact right time, doing what I'm meant to be doing. Now, Taurus can help us best deal with this time. We want to do Taurus-y things, like be outside. Think anything nature and trees. Go barefoot in the grass. Eat natural things like fruits and veggies. And slow down. Give yourself space to pause and review. And if you need to step away from life to just catch your breath or deal with unexpected things like twisting your knee, that's okay too. Everything is in flux. This is a holy shit, the world is changing moment. And while that can be unsettling, it also means, in true Uranus style, that many things that aren't usually an option are possible right now. We're experiencing liberating changes and big energy shifts. The good news is we do have positive support with all of this thanks to the Sun and Jupiter trine, and Venus moves into Cancer on Tuesday, which helps calm and soothe everything too. And we're still in the heart of Leo season as we enter August, which always brings us this cosmic confidence boost. And just another reminder that thanks to the North Node of Fate, we can take some comfort in the fact that all this change is basically destined to happen. Think of this as an invitation to level up, to clean up, to freshen up your life, to refresh your soul GPS, yes, and get back on track with the reason you came this lifetime. So if you've been waiting for a sign that it's time to take a new path, expect to get it this week. So decisions made right now might not seem like a big deal in the moment, but we're in this place where in the future, we're going to look back and we're going to see that they were turning points in our life. This is the time to take a leap of faith. The universe is on your side right now. It also reassures me that this is happening to everyone on the planet. The whole world is in the process of awakening and leveling up. And that sure fills me with hope. Thank goodness. So this week, remember, we have Taurus available to help us feel better, to help us feel more stable. So spend some time in nature and just go slow. There's plenty of time, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. And as always, thank you for listening and sharing this podcast with a friend you think may find value of it. My son Tice is running the half marathon in Mexico City this morning, so I'm tracking his progress on an app. So fun. And I will be spending the rest of the day with my knee propped up planning my life reinvention. So have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again next week.